Thank you and welcome, Kabir, to be part of the 26 Ideas Inspiration Series. For everyone, this is Kabir, founder and CEO of USP Digital, and they make very interesting and popular content in the kid space. Welcome, Kabir, again.
Thanks, Vinay. Good to be here.
Lovely, thank you. The format is of twofold. We'll ask you some 7-8 questions. Some fun questions, and then the second part of it is a rapid fire. We'll try and put you in a spot and see if we can achieve doing that.
Okay, hope it's all good.
Awesome. Awesome. So you've seen the evolution from ringtones to streaming to AI. What was that one aha moment where you thought, this is the future of digital media?
I think what you used as the keyword evolution, I think that is the word in itself. And there's not been one aha moment, to be honest. Every time something new happens and you feel, wow, we were earlier working on this small 2-inch Nokia screens, black and white screens, and then those moved into multimedia. We got that color thing, and we thought, wow. And then suddenly, those big screens happened, and then internet happened on the screens. I remember, GPRS, and then Edge, and then whatnot, right? And every time you would keep feeling, it's just growing, and then suddenly you could see it on one screen, and you could connect your laptop with it, and aha moment, right? So there have been aha moments every day, every stage of the path. I think evolution is the word. That's the aha moment about this. Just keep evolving, just keep learning, keep going along with it.
Moving on, right? When you jump from corporate giants and you work with some meaningful companies like Airtel and Singtel to now building your own ventures, what was the scariest part that nobody warns you about?
I think reflecting upon that, I would say the constantly moving goalpost, or the multi-ball juggling that one has to do, right? You are building a product simultaneously. If you're setting up an organization, you're talking of corporate governance. Suddenly there's an HR issue somewhere else, and hey, you have to handle everything. You can't say, not my job, I can't do it, or at least
that's buck stops with you, right?
Yeah, that's not how I do it, right? So if it is something that needs my attention, it needs my attention.
No, that's interesting. I was talking to a young founder yesterday, and pre-mindset, and the market's moved, but still believes, unfortunately, that hey, what they built is right and will sell. And that whole debate was about, talk to the customer. If the customer buys it, then still it'll sell. But if the customer is not willing to buy it, then it's not going to sell, right?
Absolutely. If you're filling a customer need, it will sell, right? Regardless how good or bad the product is. You can tweak it here and there. It's about addressing the customer need. Is there a demand?
Absolutely. USP Digital and Looke Digital work across kids' content, games, and applications. How do you keep the kid alive in you while running these serious businesses? When I say serious, it's more about building it, making customers happy, making money, paying salaries. So that's the serious part of it, right?
Yeah.
But how do you keep the kid alive in it?
I would say, do something that keeps you going, right? That's something that motivates you. Make time for yourself. So for me, one of the things that drives me is building new stuff, learning new stuff. That's absolutely exciting. Like I'm getting my hands, feet, myself wet, trying to figure out this AI world right now. Beyond the prompts that we used to been writing for last 2-3 years. So I think make time for yourself. For some it's about travel, for some it's reading a book, for some everybody has different ways of doing it. For me, take time off, and learn something, etc., is something that drives me.
Oh, lovely. If you could go back to your early days, and back as a kid or back as a young Kabir, your early days at Hungama, what's one bold decision you wish you had made earlier?
No regrets on that. I mean, I think I fundamentally believe hindsight is always tough, right?
Yeah,
you you can always say, had this not been done, I would have done something differently, right? But I would
Correct.
say no regrets. Whatever decisions, actions were done then were the best one can do to your capability, understanding in that point in time, right?
Correct.
The idea is to learn, the idea is to grow, the idea is to move forward. So good things, bad things, mistakes, take that in your stride, keep learning, keep moving forward is what I'm trying to make it a mantra.
Everybody talks about leadership, and you've built an organization of several hundred people, and that takes for sure leadership and sustained over a very long period of time. What's that most unpopular leadership lesson you've learned that actually works?
When I in my mind, and I mean, we may be a large organization, but we continue to uh, work as a startup. So we are a very large but flat organization. I'm not calling very large as like thousands
Yeah.
of people, but in what we do in our mind. But we are a very flat organization. Haven't really built layers of hierarchy and things like that. Approachability, access to the leadership is uniform for everybody. What I'm driving at here is that in some senses, like we've all learned the difference between leadership and managers.
Yeah.
Leadership in some senses is parenting, right? So you have to take some tough decisions.
Your career looks fantastic and glamorous on paper. But what's the toughest rejection or failure that almost broke you or most people would not know?
No, not one, Vinay, many, not one, many over time. Regulations have changed. I've had
That's
to
true.
change jobs. I've been fired, be let go of, etc., etc., etc. One has gone through all of those situations and circumstances in life. But like I'm saying, the mantra trying to be, look up, chin up, you know, it's a new day.
Take the
Let's learn
punch, keep
something new.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, let's learn something new. Let's keep going forward. Let's keep moving forward. You have to have a belief system, right?
Yeah.
And for each it's their own belief. God, internal peace, meditation, etc. Those things add to that. But what in the end, the bottom line remains that you got to move forward.
All right. Well, this is going to bring us to the next round, which is a rapid fire.
Okay.
You're not gonna have time. We'll try not to take time.
Okay.
First thing that comes to your mind, fire away. Ready for this? We'll try and
Sure.
put you on a spot on this one. So,
Okay.
first app you check in the morning.
WhatsApp.
Bollywood or Hollywood? Whose storytelling do you secretly prefer?
No secret about it. It's a matter of personal preference.
Yeah.
I tilt more towards Hollywood, but then I'm not
Oh.
stuck to Hollywood also. I watch a lot of regional cinema also.
Coffee fueled brainstorming or late night inspiration? It's 5 a.m. or 11 p.m. What sparks better ideas?
I think late night with coffee, or
Wow.
late night. What I meant to say was late night brainstorming with the team.
Awesome. Thank you, Kabir. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you and listening to you of your journey as well as some of the fun stuff. Keep inspiring, keep creating. Thank you again.